Hi everyone, so in this video I'm going to tell you and show you how to check if you have a bent rear derailleur cage or a hanger. What are your options and how to deal with it. Okay, so right here in front of me I have a perfectly tuned up and aligned rear derailleur, and I'm going to show you now how that looks like. So if I just take you across over here, this is how your chain should align up. If you look over here, you should be nice and straight like this. So the sprockets should align up with the rear derailleur cage, and everything should be working perfectly. So this is a perfect rear derailleur that's working fine, so that you know how to deal with it. Now, here's the problem. If you do have one that's bent, usually rear derailleur cages here or the hangers are going to be bent inward. What that means, it's going to be facing the spokes. So it will be kind of pointing towards the spokes. And how I usually test this will be, see, I put my chain onto the bigger cog at the back. And what I would usually do, let's spin the wheel. Okay, so let's spin it and see if you're going to get any noise, okay? Nice and quiet. See, nice and quiet. Okay, everything is good here. Okay, however, if you do shift it on the biggest cog or the second biggest, and if you notice some chatter, that is the indication that the rear derailleur cage is bent. So the best way to test this will be the biggest one or the second biggest one. And what that will do, if your rear derailleur is bent, the cage would get closer towards the spoke, and it will actually be able to hear that you have kind of lousy shifting or whatnot. Now keep in mind, you want to make sure that your shifting is adjusted, everything is good, so that you can point the finger at your rear derailleur thing. Okay, now once you have factored in that you do have an issue, you got to deal with it. This is your option. Okay, so if it's a really minor one, if you bent your hanger, which is right here, there is a Park tool, I'm going to link it in the description, that can help you straighten the hanger, which is not a big deal. Now, usually the bike shops for this service will charge you $20 to $30 to fix one of these issues. Now, the second one that I've seen them, there's also the tool to straighten the cage. So rear derailleur cage, which is right here, there is also the tool to get that one straightened out. By the way, I just wanted to advise you, I would not try to mess with this straightening hangers or derailleur cages if you don't know what you're doing, because you can risk of breaking off the hanger as well as messing up your cage at the back. So I would refrain you from doing that if you don't have experience. Now, so like I said, 25 and 25 for the bottom, top and the bottom. Now, here is the tricky one if you do have really extreme case. So for whatever reason, if you do have to replace your derailleur, it can be from $50 to $100 depending on the derailleur that you have. So these are your options that you have. So like I said, first of all, you want to test it if you have bent rear derailleur, and then you want to basically get your bike to a bike shop so they can, as soon as possible, get this, because it will affect your shifting, it will run sloppy, and you definitely don't want that. I hope you found this useful. If you found it useful, give it a like, thumbs up, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.